दूर की सर्व संतुष्ट मणि बच्चों को देख रहे। हर एक बच्चा अपने संतुष्टता की शक्ति से चमकते हुए मुस्कुराते मिलन मना रहे। ये संतुष्टता की शक्ति सबसे महान है। इसलिए इसमें सर्व प्राप्तियां संतुष्टता की शक्ति धारण करने वाली संतुष्ट मणियां स्वयं को भी पीड़ित, पाप को भी पीड़ित, परिवार को भी पीड़ित, क्योंकि संतुष्टता जहाँ है वहाँ सर्वशक्तियाँ संतुष्टता में समाई हुई। संतुष्टता की शक्ति का वायुमंडल चारों ओर फैलता है। अच्छा,
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today is day 6. The personality of purity, contentment of a pure soul. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Can we give ourselves the title of Jewels of Contentment? Yes. Can we take that title, Jewels of Contentment, because we have personality of purity, and one who has personality of purity, there will be contentment. Contentment begins with contentment in one's own efforts. If in my efforts I'm able to connect with Baba, I'm able to receive from Baba, If my connection is clear, there is deep contentment of that connection because I'm receiving power. Hmm. But if there is any little struggle, very subtle struggle, and then thoughts come, oh, I don't have good yoga, I'm not making good efforts. No, that lack of contentment is quite strong. So if we pay attention, even if we don't have someday that much concentration or connection with Baba, but tell your own self there is a lot of love for Baba, right? Mm. So if there is love, then I will be with Baba. Mm. If I am not able to be with Baba, Baba will come and be with me. Mm. So as Baba had said recently that if you have attention, it's like a kind of link during whole day. Main traffic control time, every hour traffic control time. Even if you are not able to connect, but just have this thought that I'm a peaceful soul and just be in that deep peace. Or I'm a pure soul, I'm a loveful soul. Because as soon as there is this uh, soul consciousness in some form or other, you will feel presence of Baba. But if you are very extroverted, your heart is somewhere else, intellect is wandering, you won't be able to feel presence of Baba. But just make very simple efforts. You have to do nothing. Emerge your eternal form. You will feel so good. You will really feel very elevated, very full. It's like near destination kind of feeling. And that brings lot of contentment. So simplify the efforts. To be consistent and to be serious in efforts doesn't mean that you make it difficult. Make it simple. Baba, I love you. Or any point of knowledge. So contentment in efforts. Now, there are some, they find that they're not able to remember the points from early. So it's lack of contentment because I'm not able to do it. So I always say, just remember even one or two thoughts from the morning. Just one point, maybe even. Sometimes we try to remember whole morning. So even if you just remember one point of morning, and then also what is important is to experience, right? Because when there is experience, you want to share. Oh, this is what today I experienced. I was experiencing, you want to share experience, and that also brings a lot of contentment. Receiving and then giving. brings lot of contentment. But if soul hasn't received, and it's like soul is wants, but starving, we starving ourselves. What it takes, sometimes you don't remember. You look in the Murli, look into your notebook, one point, and you will really feel refreshed. Baba called refresh, Baba calls the word soul gets refreshed. Same like some days if you are like drink little bit water few times a day, it keeps you feel good, right? So this is also knowledge, remembrance of Baba. For the soul, it works like drinking nectar, drinking water. And these days everyone walks with their bottle, right? And keep drinking, keep drinking. What about having Murli or your notebook? Or we leave it notebook somewhere packed, right? So if I have a bottle of water, I should also have a diary or morally something with me or few points. So we have to use certain simple methods and then simple ways. And the beauty of that is when you are doing it, you can share with others. You will be able to tell others. Otherwise, you can't tell anyone because you're not doing it, right? And I'm sure each one of you must be carrying with you something to remember what Baba said in the morning. And that brings a lot of contentment. And from there, the second contentment comes from attainments. First is of my efforts, and second is from attainments. Now, what are our attainments? When there is purity, there is peace, right? When there is purity, there is happiness. And also with purity, because there is such a pure energy that it definitely get every thought, pure thought gets accomplished. Sometimes thought is good, but it's little bit mixed with uncertainty, sometimes lack of trust. But internally that, yes, certainty, yes, Baba has said, you children will be victorious, so we will be victorious. But certainly doubting. I always say that any kind of wastage takes away our contentment, any wastage, whether it is of thoughts, whether it's of time. So like sometimes you find that your time was not utilized properly. You were just kind of trying to do this, trying to, but really didn't accomplish much. So there can be contentment, right? So using time appropriately and be very, very clear what you want to achieve in your time, with your time. Achievement from time with good timetable. Early morning when I wake up, I say, oh, there are 3, 4 hours. If we wake up 3:30 or even 4 until 7:38, it's quite long time, right? Mm. So we remember Baba, listen to the Murli, read Murli, write your points. So it's like in the morning you have given to yourself. Mm. So this also brings a lot of contentment. But in the morning also those 3-4 hours are not sometimes used properly. Mm. Just imagine 3-4 hours is a long time, right? Some people say, I don't have time. I say, there's a lot of time. If I want to study, if I want to have churning, if I want to remember Baba, so many hours. And hours where actually there shouldn't be any pull. So as much I use my time in worthwhile way, there's a lot of contentment. Sometimes I also prepare and write down how many phone calls I have to do, how many, where, which emails I have to reply. So I'm very clear what I have to do for the day. So preparing yourself also for the day in the morning, and then we are able to accomplish that. That's a contentment, right? So make proper kind of timetable. So then externally, whatever situations are there, or you have to listen to so many things, but internally there is contentment because the way you started your day. Some people, there was a time we used to believe that best time to give to yourself is breakfast time. Mm. Early morning, give proper breakfast. But then later on, no, you don't eat for so many hours. Different philosophies come. I feel same is with the soul. When you wake up, you give proper uh, diet of knowledge and meditation and homework, and be very clear what is your blessing for today. So when you have done that, very deep contentment inside. Even as I said, whole day, there might be a lot of things happening, but still you are able to maintain contentment because in the morning you gave yourself enough, appropriate, very balanced. And also in the morning, because your insight could be very, very good. Where you can visualize certain things which you during day is not possible. So use your morning few hours in a worthwhile way, and you see how much contentment you feel. I always say that uh, time could be our friend. So attainments from the time, and also whatever uh, I have to speak, the way I have to speak. If it is very, very elevated, our own elevated thoughts, words, actions bring a lot of contentment. But if they are ordinary, Yes, sometimes they can be, but if they are mostly ordinary thoughts, so you won't deeply feel full and contented. Mm. So any time we have during day also, mm, have elevated thoughts. Do some mansa seva. Mm. So one of the contentment is at the night time when my chart is good. Mm. In chart, yes, my efforts were good. My yoga was good. Also, I used everything in worthwhile way. Mm. And then evening, you find when you sit with Baba, mm, you really, really make good connection with Baba in the evening, afternoon meditation. Mm. Because the effect of whole day helps us in the evening. And then with contentment, I give my chart to Baba. Mm. Because we are Baba's helpers. Mm. So Baba's helpers have to be, mm, helping in what way? Elevated thoughts, elevated words, elevated action, because Baba's task is to establish such a world, which is Sato Pradhan world. I always find becoming Sato Pradhan, mm, brings lot of contentment because that's what Baba wants, Sato Pradhan. Also, when we are able to have uh, even few times, few minutes, good yoga, mm, you feel very light. You also feel that some things have been erased, some karmic accounts have been cleared. You know, if you have to pay off something and you could do it, you feel happy, you have contentment. But if you have loan, you can't pay off, you keep taking little more. Can there be contentment? Because burden is increasing, subtly. So feeling light, yes, today, another day where I cleared certain accounts. And that clearing account also brings lot of contentment because there is this deep lightness. I had to pay this much, but I cleared. So whole day, step by step, we have to pay attention, our thoughts, our time, our energy, our intellect. I think that good quality of efforts bring lot of contentment, and good quality of efforts brings attainments and some very deep inner beautiful feelings or experiences which we are able to share with others in form of blessings. Mm. These days, a lot of people need help, right? So even if you have to tell that person, it will be okay. Don't worry, Baba is with you. Even just to say that, you need to have that uh, experience or contentment, right? So contentment is the expression on the face of one who has personality of purity. Otherwise, we are living pure but not using that power of purity. There's such a big power of purity, and it should be visible on your personality, and that is through contentment. Baba always loves the souls who have contentment. Contentment should not be like, oh, I don't want to achieve anything, or I don't have any goal or aim. No. Contentment is what Baba wants me to become. I will definitely become. Mhm. Because when Master is pleased, right? And he is only pleased if I am making good efforts. Om Shanti.
माताओं को देख दादी को क्यों बहुत खुशी होती मुझे नहीं खबर। जल्दी जल्दी आगे दादी आजा एकदम टाइम से आगे। भाई देखो मेरे भाई भी बैठे हैं। आप भाइयों को भी माताओं को देख खुशी होती है भाई लोग? माताओं को देख खुशी हो रही है और आप माताओं को देख सब खुश हो रहे हो, सारे खुश हो हैं? तो पक्का करो आज के बाद कभी भी घर में रोना नहीं है। हाथ उठाओ जो रोएंगे नहीं। पक्की प्रतिज्ञा, रोना बंद, रोना बंद। बाबा कहते अम्मा मरे तो भी हलवा खाना, बीबी मरे तो भी हलवा खाना, ऐसे कहते हैं ना। इसलिए अपने को रोना नहीं है। सदैव बाबा से मुस्कुराते हुए रोरहान करो और बाबा से प्यार की वरदान लियो, प्यार की दुआएं लो। बस इतना ही कहेंगी, जास्ती नहीं, कि बाबा से प्यार की दुआएं लेने वाले हो। दुआएं लो, दुआएं दो, दुआएं लो, दुआएं लो। ये माता पक्का करके जाओ तो सबके लिए दुआ माना शुभ शुभ, मीठा मीठा, प्यार से बोलो भी, देखो भी, चलो भी और घर में भी ऐसे सबको रहना है। हाँ, घर में क्या करेंगे? रोएंगे, लड़ेंगे, झगड़ेंगे? जो कहते आज से कभी घर में नहीं लड़ेंगे, शांति प्यार से रहेंगे, वे हाथ उठाओ एकदम प्यार से। भाई वीडियो निकालो, देखो। हाँ, हाथ उठाओ जो प्यार से बाबा को याद से घर में रहेंगे। तो जो प्यार से बाबा को याद में रहेंगे, वे घर में भी बाबा का छोटा कमरा बनाएंगे और वहाँ रोज बाबा को भोग लगाएंगे। तो बाबा को भोग लगाया माना ब्रह्मा भोजन खाया। तो जो माता रोज अपने घर में भोग लगाती है, वे हाथ उठाओ। अरे सब लगाती है, बहुत अच्छा। बाबा को भोग जरूर लगा। बाबा खिलावे, हम बाबा को खिलावे। बिना बाबा को भोग लगाए खाएंगे तो बाबा कहते चोर माने जाएंगे। तो चोर नहीं बनना है। सुना? बाबा को भाई भोग लगाना।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Journey Bhog message for Dadi Prakashmani ji from 2007, shared by Dadi Gosar ji. This is the first Bhog message when Dadi ji became a Vyakt. So let's hear.
ओम शांति। आप सभी की बहुत बहुत दिल की यादें और प्यार लेते हुए मैं वतन में पहुंची। तो आज क्या देखा कि सामने से ही हमारी मीठी मीठी दादी और बाबा। दादी ऐसे बाबा के इस तरफ थी और सामने से दोनों ही हमें दृष्टि दे रहे थे। और दादी बहुत शक्तिशाली स्वरूप में नजर आ रही थी। मैं नजदीक जाके पहुंची तो बाबा ने कहा, आओ मेरे दिल तख्त नशीन बच्चे आओ। और दादी मुस्कुरा रही थी तो बाबा ने ऐसे किया तो जैसे दादी इस तरफ थी बाबा के बाहों में, ऐसे मैं भी बाबा के इस तरफ बाहों में समा गई। और बाबा के साथ हम तीनों ही, बाबा और दादी और हम तीनों ही, बाबा हमें जैसे बाबा के कमरे में गद्दी बिछी हुई है ना, ऐसे वहां ले चले बाबा। और गद्दी पर बैठ के तो बाबा ने कहा, बच्ची आप सभी के याद प्यार ले आई हो। तो दादी ने कहा, आज तो मेरे लिए भी याद प्यार लाई होंगी ना। तो मैंने कहा कि याद प्यार तो दादी के लिए तो सभी ने पदम पदम गुना दिया है, और सब दादी को जैसे देख रहे हैं, कहाँ है दादी, कहाँ है दादी। तो बाबा ने कहा कि देखो, बच्ची की यही दिल में काफी समय से आशा थी कि मैं बाबा समान, जैसे ब्रह्मा बाबा अव्यक्त हो गए, इस शरीर के बंधन को छोड़ के बाबा कितनी सेवा कर रहे हैं, ऐसे मेरा भी पाठ ब्रह्मा बाबा के समान हो। तो बच्ची की जो आशा थी अंदर में, उसको बाबा ने समय अनुसार पूरा किया। तो मैंने कहा, बाबा अभी तो समय हमको तो नहीं लगता है कि दादी ऐसे अव्यक्त तो हो जाए। हम सब तो दादी के साथ ही व्यक्त शरीर में होते भी अव्यक्त स्थिति में सेवा करनी चाहते हैं। तो दादी सुन के मुस्कुरा रही थी, बोला कुछ नहीं। जैसे नहीं शुरू शुरू में रामा माफक नहीं दादी को कहते मुस्कुराती थी, तो बहुत मीठा मुस्कुरा रही थी और बाबा की बातें सुन रही थी। तो बाबा ने कहा कि दादी की यही आशा थी, तो जैसे बाबा ने हमको स्थूल धन की विल की ना, ऐसे ही मुझे ब्रह्मा बाप समान स्थिति का अनुभव की विल करे। तो बच्ची की ये दिल की आशा, क्योंकि बाबा बच्ची नहीं कहता लेकिन बाबा कहता है ये मेरा 3 तख्त नशीन विशेष बच्चा है। गुरु भाई से भी बड़ा समान बच्चा है। इसीलिए बाबा ने बच्ची के दिल की आशा रखी। मैंने कहा, बाबा सभी का उलझना यही है कि कम से कम दादी बोल के तो जाती। तो दादी ने मुस्कुरा के कहा, बाबा ब्रह्मा बाप पूछ के गया क्या? तो जैसे ब्रह्मा बाबा आए वैसे मैं भी आ गई। हमने कहा, दादी आप समझती हो हम सब आपको छोड़ेंगे थोड़ी। तो दादी मुस्कुराई कहा बाबा जाने मैं जानू, अभी तो मैं बाबा के पास आ गई हूं ना, बड़े नशे से कह रही थी। उसके बाद बाबा ने समाचार पूछा। मैंने कहा बाबा समाचार तो यही है कि भारत के कोने कोने में दादी की याद समाई हुई।
मीठी दादी किया हमको प्यार कितना।
Om Shanti. You must be wondering what happened, right? Must be wondering what happened, right? Yes, it's to be continued, right? So we'll listen half of it tomorrow. Okay, so let's get our homework. And I would like to invite our sister, but before that, I want to remind everyone Saturday and Sunday is the story of immortality episodes. So please remind your friends, family, to continuation from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. So we have completed 12 episodes, 13 and 14, this Saturday and Sunday. So please remind them, and also if anyone else would like to join, please do give them Zoom number and registration link. Thank you very much. And tomorrow is Saturday, so our schedule is 3:30 a.m. Tomorrow's schedule is 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Avyakt Hindi Murli by Mohini Didi, and till 8:30 we'll have English and Telugu translation. And then we have Avyakti children class from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. age 5 to 13. Evening meditation 6 p.m. will start, followed by Silence Bhatti until 7:30. Series sharing by Didi. And then tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll be having chit chat with our dear brother Eric. So that's the schedule for tomorrow. And now let's get our homework, and we'll followed by drill, and then we'll do the drishti. So welcome, Angel, Sister Shireen.
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti, Didi. What a beautiful class by Dadiji. She was talking about who doesn't have love for mothers. That's true. Who doesn't have love for mothers? We all do. So let's have our homework for tomorrow. Contentment of a pure soul. I, the pure soul, am overflowing with attainments from Baba. Baba has given me the ability to transform expansion into essence in a second. This makes my mind and heart satisfied and selfless. So let's do the meditation now. It's a drill, actually. Contentment of a pure soul. I, the pure soul, am overflowing with attainments from Baba. Baba has given me the ability to transform expansion into essence in a second. This makes my mind and heart satisfied and selfless. I, the pure soul, am overflowing with attainments from Baba. Baba has given me the ability to transform expansion into essence in a second. This makes my mind and heart satisfied and selfless. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone.